Hey dreamers, this is Mandy Owen and I'm excited to be back with you again today to talk more about dreams. As always, you can find me at mandyowenministries.com. You can find me on YouTube at Mandy Owen or on Facebook at Mandy Owen. I would love to hear more from you and about your dreams. Today I am in Transylvania in Romania and we are stopping at Count Dracula's castle. I wanted to come here because there's so many people that have dreams about vampires and the Gothic. I wanted to see what it was really about. And honestly, Vlad the Impaler was a very cruel person, but only to people that that were doing wrong to his country. Like whenever he would punish his enemies, he would impale them, and he was very violent. But the whole Dracula story really came about from a book that was written. And then when the communists took over, they really capitalized on it to make money, and they kind of made everything more Gothic to kind of appeal to the Gothic crowds, to pull in money, so forth. But ultimately, although this castle is much older and it is kind of Gothic looking, ultimately the town, I think, is extremely beautiful. It's in a beautiful area, and here was a man, even though he had cruel methods, was trying to protect his people, and he would punish the enemy. But somehow, because of the movies and because of the books that we've read, we have dramatized him into something that was evil and something that was not healthy for the community. And so I'm wondering, are you dreaming about Dracula? Are you dreaming about castles? You know, what are you dreaming about? You know, if you're dreaming about vampires, and you're a Christian, you know, vampires are probably letting you know that there are some people that need to be saved. So who's the walking dead? They're alive, but they're dead. Well, someone that's not saved. They don't have the life of Christ. So if you're walking around or dreaming about vampires walking around that are bloodsuckers, which could be the demonic or the enemy, then that's not healthy. We need to say, okay, Lord, I'm dreaming about the end times. I'm dreaming about vampires. I'm dreaming about the dark things. How can I partner with you to bring light to the world? How can I be a vampire slayer and not be afraid of the vampires? How can I bring light to them and save the lost? I've had so many people send me dreams where they were chasing vampires or killing vampires, and I'm like, you're a natural born evangelist. You're supposed to be saving the lost and bringing them back into the kingdom of God. So I am here. I'm going to do a couple of more videos about Dracula's castle and kind of get a few more shots of it. But it is windy, so I had to sneak away into this little cul-de-sac to do this one. But it's interesting to me that someone who was a very strong leader, whether he was a Christian or not, and he punished the enemy, is now glamorized as a killer and as a bloodsucker, and you know, this totally demonic being that's not actually real. And because of the dramatization of this, and the capitalism of it, you know, because I mean, there's shops everywhere in this town. There's just tons of shops trying to sell Halloween and trying to sell all the things that go along with it. They're making money off of it, but it's not even real. You know, it has nothing to do with the purpose that Vlad really had, the purpose of protecting his country and his nation. I don't know, when I talk to the Romanian people here, they are very passionate about that he was not Dracula, that's all fake, and that he was a prince or a ruler, governor kind of person that had a small castle. I mean, it wasn't even like the Queen's castle, and he was there to protect his people, and he was very cruel. They even said that during his time, he was so violent against people that committed crimes that you could leave a bag of gold on the street, on the ground, and no one would touch it because no one would steal it, because they didn't want to face the punishment of that. Anyways, so I'm just wondering, what are you dreaming about? Are you dreaming about vampires? Are you dreaming about Dracula, about castles? Are you dreaming about God? What are you dreaming about? And is it real, or have we made something up in our mind because of movies and TV that's not even accurate? Like, what else are we thinking about that the Lord wants to speak to us and show us the truth about? And how do you partner with Him? How do you partner with God in showing the truth to the lost? Anyways, guys, keep dreaming. Send us your dreams. We'd love to hear from you. Talk to you soon.